Hi guys, Sefa here, and I'm here to talk about something that I love to talk about, that I talk about all the time, right? Which is investment. But more specifically, in today's video, I want to talk about investing in stocks or investing in shares. Right now, if you follow my videos, I've spoken about investing in the money market, which is buying short-term money market instruments like commercial papers, like term deposit notes, like you know instruments that run for 360 days or 270 days or less, right? Those instruments are called money market instruments, and I've made a very comprehensive video about investing in money market. That's if you want to invest in a short-term instrument to give you quick return or return on investment. And as much as I was making emphasis on the importance of investing in money market instruments, I also cannot downplay the importance of owning wealth, which is investing in stocks and shares of companies. And I term it as this: if you invest in money market instruments, you are growing wealth, right? Or you are growing your money. But if you invest in long-term instruments or stocks and shares, you are owning wealth, which is more powerful. It is more powerful to own wealth than just to grow wealth. Basically, stocks or shares is known as ownership, or can be said to be ownership. And as a shareholder or as a co-owner in that company, you are entitled to something called dividend, which is one way you earn when you buy a company's shares. You're entitled to something called dividend. Dividend is a payment, right? Or is like an interest payment that is paid to a shareholder every year if profit is being declared or dividend is being declared. What you're going to get is a lifetime of dividend payments, like a lifetime. And the benefit you get is that if you invest in a company that is selling at 2 naira per share, maybe you buy shares of a company that is selling at 2 naira today, and 3 years down the line, right, that company is selling at 7 naira, 8 naira, 9 naira, and maybe you buy 1,000 units of shares, you can already see how much you're going to be earning. Also in capital appreciation. So what is capital appreciation? It's just basically what I just said, right? The optimistic view that a company's share price is going to go higher. So if a company's share price is higher, right, like maybe in the nearest future or so, you already know that you're going to be cashing out. These are one of the few benefits of buying shares, right? Now, another benefit of buying shares is that if you buy your shares, or if you buy shares of a company in the primary market, you can sell those shares in the secondary market. I'm kind of rushing this video, so I'm just going to just hit some major points. Maybe I'm going to make a more detailed video later, right? Now, if you want to invest in the shares of a company, it is very important that you know the strategy of that company. You know the long-term goals of that company. Don't just go and invest in any company. That's why a lot of times you hear people say that, okay, I put money in this particular company and all of a sudden the company folded up, or I'm not getting returns on my investment. That's because you did not do your due diligence to know the strategy or the business model of the company that you're part of. If you're going to be an owner or a co-owner of something, you should do your homework to know that, okay, these people, where they are going to, is this sustainable? Does it align with my own personal goals, with my own personal strategy? Is it something that I can sell? Is it a brand that I can sell? Is it something that I want to be associated with? Is it something that I can trust? And the truth of the matter is that one of the businesses or companies that you can stand strong for are banks. Banks have stood the test of time, right? They have been existing for years. Every year, banks declare profits, right? They declare profit. I know that definitely dividend is paid from profit. So every year you see that a bank declares profit, and you know that this particular business model is one that I am safe to invest in if I want to start my investment journey. Please don't go and invest in a startup fintech that you don't even know where they are going. Maybe they just have an idea. You're not a seed investor, right? You want to become a shareholder. It's a different thing if you want to become an angel investor or you want to become a seed investor. That's very different. But if you know that you want to grow wealth, go for brands that you know that have stood the test of time. Oil companies, banks, and even banks, tier 1 banks, tier 2 banks, the likes of the Fugas, that's First Bank, Access Bank, GT, and the likes. Tier 2 banks with the like of Sterling Bank, Wema. Sterling Bank is one bank that has stood the test of time over years. We have seen share price go up like really high. Sterling Bank was selling at, I think, 2 naira at some point, and right now Sterling is selling at 6.5 naira. That's something that you want to be part of because you know that the share price of Sterling is definitely going to go up in the nearest future. It is a place that you should want to invest in. Oil companies like Owando, right? Mobil, companies like that, Shell, Seplat. These are companies that you should, even if you want to, become an investor. Then secondly, don't ever think that investing is for the rich. Okay, I need 100k to invest. I need 1 million to invest. With your 5k, you can become a shareholder with 5,000 naira, with 10,000 naira, with 20k. And then you can make it your intentional growth trajectory to add or to top up whatever it is that you have to your initial investment, right? Then it's also important to mention that if you want to invest in anything, please make sure you go with a dealer or a broker that you can trust, right? Go with popular known broking firms or agencies, Stanbic IBTC, or if you know somebody that works in a bank or know someone that is very enlightened when it comes to capital market investment or investment in general, you should have a guide. The person should guide you. Don't just go and put your money anywhere, right? With the likes of maybe all these fintechs, right? There are some fintechs that you can't really vouch for. That's just the truth. They are not registered broking firms like Stanbic IBTC, like Constant Capital, you understand? Or even somebody that is enlightened when it comes to investment. Please make sure you follow who know road. Don't just go and carry your money and put anywhere. Please don't do that, so that you don't regret later. What else? Any other detail I have on this topic, I'm going to make another comprehensive video where I address questions. Love you all. Bye.